All right, what is going on, my peeps? Man Versatiles back with another video, back here to talk about this little fella here, the Samsung SmartTag. Yes, I've been able to use this for the last 3 weeks alongside the Galaxy S21, and I have it currently tagged to my Galaxy Z Flip, because I'm going to show you guys one of the features in this video. And I really wanted to kind of talk about it. Yeah, I call it a review. That's pretty much what it is, because of the feature set that Samsung is more or less baked into it currently is really good enough for it, in my opinion. I mean, I don't really know what else you can do with it because of the 3 to 4 things or features that you can utilize with this is really good. So before we get into the video, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys ignite the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you never miss my videos. Then we can sit back, chillax, and see what's cracking. Now let's get into the video. And the first thing I wanted to talk about is the size. That's the one thing I do think Samsung could improve on, is if not slimming this down, potentially also minimizing the size a little bit more, because this is a pretty decent size tag. You know, it's bigger than the collar piece that you would put on an animal. So I would hope that they can actually find a way to slim this down. This is like Gen 1, so I would see Gen 2 being slightly smaller, and that's something I would really look forward to in terms of the design. In terms of what it looks like, you guys probably can't see here on camera. Maybe I'll show you guys in B-roll, but there is a slit here for the speaker, because this does output sound when you press it, when you hold it, and when you're trying to locate a device. Most likely it chirps and makes sound. So it's a pretty straightforward piece of hardware. Now in Smart Things, you guys can actually do several things with this. One is you can actually name the tag. So of course, if you have several different tags, let's say you have one for an animal, one for your keychain, one that's maybe tag, and if you know, if you have some type of a bag that you have this attached to or inside of, you can name them according to basically where you have these located, so that way you know exactly what tag you're looking for. So that way, if you need to tag the device, it makes sense to do so. One of the features, of course, is to be able to locate the tag itself. And you'll see in the as I'm scrolling, showing you guys on the app to the side here, if you hit the view map, of course I'm not gonna do that, because y'all don't even know where I live. If you hit that, it'll show you where the tag currently is located, which is basically a good sign for, if not the tag, whatever you have this tagged to. So let's say you have it on a suitcase or whatever, you can see where it's at. Funny enough, I'm sure a scenario could be like, let's say you have a luggage, you know, going somewhere. Let's say you have a significant other or friends getting on a plane with some luggage. You slip one of these into their bag, and you want to see it travel. You could probably keep up with the flight via the SmartTag. So that's one of the things I could think of there. And when you scroll down in the app, outside of that, you also see two case. Oh no, the first thing you see is what device you have this tag to. And as you guys can see, for me, I have it tagged to the Z Flip. So if I was to press this twice, it should chirp my Z Flip. Let's see what happens. It says to press twice, so we're gonna. Okay, so that didn't work. One of the other things you see that you can do with this is automations, and that's why I named the video automation with the click of a button, or just with the press of a button you have automation. So as you guys can see, I have pressed, if I press it once, it'll shut off my TV, and then if I hold it, it'll shut all my lights down in my living room and the TV at the same time. So it's kind of like incorporating Bixby routines without using Bixby routines, or Bixby I should say, right? Even though Bixby routine is baked into Bixby, you say the command for Bixby routines to then activate that routine. You could do that with holding or the press of the button on the SmartTag. So my SmartTag is really for home use. And if I was to do that, of course, in the living room, everything would shut off when it's on. So that It's something, and that's really the only, I mean, you know, as I showed you guys, if you click in it, you can actually change it, run different scenes or different automations and stuff like that, but it's pretty well straightforward. I will say it seems like it does go to sleep often, because sometimes I find myself pressing it, having to try to press that function a couple times before it actually awakens and performs the action. But outside of that, I really haven't had any issues with this. It works just fine. As you guys can see, the battery's full. I've never had any issues with the battery being done or being dead. So it is interesting from that perspective. I don't know how long the battery is technically supposed to last. And since I don't ever have it on a device to be charging, I would imagine the battery probably lasts a while, since the speaker barely chirps. You know, it only chirps when you really need it. And then you're looking at maybe some level of drain from GPS if or when you have to actually use the GPS built within the tag. So from a battery perspective, clearly I haven't had any problems with that. The only thing we haven't gotten to work is this to actually chirp my phone. Now you guys there it goes. See, it takes some time for it to actually work. Time to go to sleep. So all I gotta do is open this, and as you see, finding your phone, and then you can dismiss it if you needed to. Of course, I'm gonna dismiss it. So as you guys can see here at the end of the video, it came through, it showed you guys it does work, but again, with maybe a software update or Gen 2, it should improve that functionality in terms of being able to be used when you need it to be used. Because let's say you're in an emergency situation, before, you know, maybe you haven't gotten far enough away from your phone. Maybe you left it at a restaurant or in the bathroom somewhere, at a store, in an Uber or a Lyft. You know what I'm saying? Like small scenario situations like that, but you're in dire need of trying to find your lost device. If you have to sit there and constantly try to press it to get it to chirp or ring or whatever, that in hopes that somebody can help you find it, or you can find it within that location, you can see where problems arise when this doesn't actually chirp the way it's supposed to. So hopefully, in terms of speediness, working when you actually perform the function, it will actually do so. But again, like I said, outside of that, it does work. Like it didn't take me that many times when I'm trying to run the automations at home to do that, but nonetheless, it does work. And I am interested to see what else could they possibly integrate in terms of functionality with it, and the design wise, can they slim this down? Can they shrink it essentially as well? So that is my review of the Galaxy SmartTag. Let me know down in the comments below, have you guys gotten a chance to get one of these yet? Do you plan on getting one yet? I know Apple has the AirTags coming relatively soon, and they're gonna have similar functionality. So are you waiting to get try out the Apple AirTags? Let me know down in the comments below your thoughts on this. But again, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys ignite the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you never miss my videos. Then we can sit back, chillax, and see what's cracking. But your man Versal signing out, and until the next video, wait for it.